Hey, back in your Monday night rotation is the Keep It a Brick podcast here with Soul, Highly G, and myself, Cash Only. This week's episode. What did we miss? What did I miss? It's another one, man. Y'all stay tuned and let's keep it a brick. Let's rock out, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Highly G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us.
Y'all better listen up closely.
You know we ain't holding back.
Can you feel me?
Now, it's time to Keep It a Brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
Yo, what's good, motherfuckers? It's your boy Highly G. We got Lady Soul and the man on the couch.
That's me.
Cash Only, aka Morpheus. It's another Monday. Welcome to Keep It a Brick, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all living? Sorry for us being a little bit late.
That's not gonna work.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Morpheus didn't answer the phone, so we couldn't draw his ass in here. So
yes, but we're here. All
we're
of
here.
us.
We made it. Damn it. We made it. God damn it. We made it.
Shout out to all the bricklayers out there, man. Shout out to everybody that's tapping in.
Yeah.
You know we do this for y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
Definitely.
Welcome.
All right.
Welcome.
Enough of that shit. Let's do our check-ins and shit like that. So, how you doing? How you living? What's the word?
I'm okay. I'll share a little bit more when we get to this topic.
Yeah.
But I'm having a lot of issues at work. Well, not issues, but yeah. So, but I'm okay.
Nigga, do I gotta come up there and beat somebody up, dog? Like, what's happening?
Trump. Yeah. Trump.
Oh, well,
He's fucking shit up. But yeah.
I can't fight that nigga. That ain't happening.
Yeah. So.
All right. Fair enough. Cash, man on the couch, Morpheus.
What up, though? What's up, everybody, man? I'm doing good, man. Last week was a tough one for me. You know, I'm always the one that's in high spirits and everything. I ended up with gout, if you guys know what that is, you know.
Oh, no.
And so it had me down and out. It had me feeling bad about myself, man. Especially health-wise. You feel me? Because I was sitting there questioning myself and just asking, like, why me? Why me? But I'm feeling 10 times better. I'm walking better. I'm jumping out of the bed now, so I'm good now. I just have to watch certain things now. So I'm good. How about you? How about you, Allergy?
I'm cool. My knee has officially healed up. I'm good. I'm back at 100%. Like I was telling y'all earlier, I double dipped yesterday at the gym. I'm debating on if I'm gonna go to the gym tonight and knock out my workout for the day, which I wanted to, but I mean, the way the gym be crowded, man. I'm tired of these damn teenagers being up in there and shit. The motherfuckers make me nervous, bro. I swear to God. Them
YNs.
Man, it don't even be the YNs. It don't even be the YNs. Just be these goofy ass motherfuckers up in the gym just doing weird shit. Like, yo, why can't you just do the workout like you supposed to?
I don't think that's the real question, Highly. If you allow me to ask it.
Go ahead, sir.
What the fuck are you? Where are you parents?
Bro.
Yeah, work.
Why are the kids running amok in the world today? Kids are everywhere. They're out of control. Shit is just getting worse with these damn children.
You know, we should have named this show instead of What I Miss. Fuck them kids. That's
Kids.
I goddamn it. Fuck them kids.
Definitely.
Man. Sorry,
That
y'all
name.
bullshit. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Trumpito. Back out here on the streets again. Fucking shit up. Man, fucking shit up. The House and Trump has now passed the big, beautiful bill. Yes, the big, beautiful bill has been passed, which it has a lot of things that is going to be fucking up Americans within probably by next year. They said that
Sooner than that.
Maybe sooner than that. He's cutting out SNAP for over millions of families. He's also getting rid of a lot of Medicare and Medicaid programs. They're gonna cut that. They're gonna slash that shit like fucking Michael Myers in a fucking Halloween film. Not only that, there's a lot of other incentives that also can add up to more than 3 to 4 trillion to the deficit by the end of 2028. Cash, we already know you ain't probably got no input on this, so we gonna skip you. We gonna skip you right now. We gonna start with Soul. So, how is this affecting you?
Well, it's affecting me firsthand. I work at Planned Parenthood, and he pretty much is defunding us. He doesn't want us to have any federal funding. He's pretty much trying to ban abortion, but not ban it, but just say we're not giving you any money. So basically, like starve us out, so we can't provide those services. And yeah, it's like effective like today. It's for a year.
Crazy.
It's for a year. We can't get any federal funding. The judge did just give us like a 14-day restraining order for all the Planned Parenthoods around the United States. I guess 14 days to figure out if we can come to some type of agreement. But I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for that stuff. So you guys wrap it up, because the ABs is going to be right now they're $775, you know. If you need surgical, it gets into the thousands. So you guys, there's no Medicaid to pay for those things. There's no funding. There's no discount. So make sure y'all do what you're doing.
Keep your dick in your pants, fellas.
Yes.
Wrap that motherfucker up, bro. Wrap it up.
Yeah, but
you can't even get condoms, nigga. You can't even go get condoms.
So my job is on the line a little bit, but more importantly, people are losing access to healthcare, and that's really unfortunate because, especially when it comes to abortions, if someone don't want a baby, they're gonna do what they gotta do regardless, and that scares me a little bit. I don't want people, you know, taking it to extremes. So yeah, hopefully we can get it resolved. But yeah, it's gonna affect a lot of people. It's gonna be a lot of hungry kids and a lot of people with no insurance.
Why your anger?
You know what I always think about when I hear about, and I know this isn't funny, but it is, because I have a dark sense of humor. I'm sorry. I always think about that scene from Family Guy, Prom Night Dumpster Baby.
Oh God.
It's gonna be a lot of those cracking. And that
scares me.
That scares the shit out of me too, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's funny. Scary.
It's funny, yes, but it's not that funny because we're gonna start seeing that. You're gonna start seeing coat hangers, abortions. You're gonna start
more domestic violence situations.
Yeah.
No, well, and the thing about California is we're waiting for Gavin Newsom to figure out how he can support us. So we'll see. But I mean, honestly, he might have bigger fish to fry. You know, everybody getting cut right now. So, you know, we will see. But yeah, it's unfortunate.
Only person that is not getting cut. Also, another thing, let's talk about this that's in there. There is a incentive, technically, where there's supposed to be no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on no tax on Social Security benefits. And what a lot of people cheered for that. What a lot of people don't know about this,
it got taken out.
Is not only did it get it's capped. It's capped to a certain extent, meaning that they only did it for like maybe a couple months to a year. You can't run the government off of no taxes, no tax on tips, and that's your bread and butter. That's your bread and fucking butter. That's why niggas don't want to work overtime, because they know damn well, hell, Uncle Sam gonna take most of that.
So why even bother?
Why even bother? Why even bother? Anyway, sad. Cash, you want to add anything before we move on? I know you don't.
I really don't have nothing to say about it. I'll just say we'll see what the future brings. You know, I'm one of them guys out there day for day anyway, so we'll see, man. We'll see.
We will see.
We shall see.
I apologize for being ignorant to the situation, folks.
It's okay. It's all right. You know.
Yeah, you know, it's not your wheelhouse. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We understand. You know what I'm saying? Just know it can affect you.
I still like books with pictures in them, people.
Aww,
this nigga right here. That is adorable. All right. Moving on. Diddy has officially beaten his RICO case. He was acquitted of RICO.
Yeah.
He was also acquitted of a few other charges, but they did find him. They also found him not. They found him not guilty on the charges of sex trafficking, he got charged with transporting. he didn't get charged with like the assault or anything like that of Cassie Ventura, also of the other Jane Doe that was brought up in the case. They basically found him not guilty for those two things, but they did find him guilty twice for transportation. They denied his bond. They have denied his bond to be able to be free, but there was a lot of extra shit out there in the streets. Motherfuckers was at the courthouse.
I don't think you should go on a revenge tour. If he's smart, he need to go buy an island and go sit your ass down somewhere.
He cannot live down any of that shit that was exposed on this man in the trial. And we brought it up last week, and I'm not going to say it again because it was disgusting. I felt dirty even saying that.
Yeah. And he's not going to stop. He's just going to make sure now that he's doing shit legit. And he's going to keep doing it. And then women are going to keep doing it. And it's just going to keep going. It's not going to end.
One of the things I hated about this trial is that you couldn't even show the RICO that you guys were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Nope.
Because all the people, because RICO is a conspiracy thing, right? You have to basically have co-conspirators. He had none in the trial. Why? Because everybody rolled on him. Everybody turned around and became state property.
Bitches.
So,
bitch,
they snitched. They fucking ratted. Not saying that it was the wrong thing to do. Fine. But you couldn't hold him to a fucking RICO charge. So that was a shitty ass charge to even try to get him on. One. Yeah. I thought they was gonna get him for the guns at least. They couldn't even get him for that. Couldn't get him for the guns. They couldn't get him for shit. So
I mean, I think they're gonna give him. I think they're gonna throw the book at him any way they can and maybe give him the 10 years. But I don't know. Honestly, shit, he might get time served. Who knows?
It may be time served, but it's also 2 charges. So 2 of the charges of transportation holds a sentence of 10 years. So technically, he can get 20 years.
Yeah.
If they decide to sentence him for that. But as you said too, he may even get time served.
Yeah. I mean, they're already saying he doesn't have any prior offenses. For most people, if this was like a first time offense, they wouldn't get that much time. So we'll see. Right. But his career is done. I feel either way. I think it's done.
They say Diddy was welcomed with when he walked back after beating the RICO. They say he was welcomed with applause.
I heard.
You feel me?
Yeah, in the jail.
I told y'all last week or maybe the week before that was a bad man.
You know what I found that was crazy? Motherfucking influencer by the name of I think y'all know his name. I don't know if I should say his name. Let me ask my producer real quick. Producer, should we say the name or is that gonna get us some smoke or no? Okay. But the influencer by the name of Armand Wiggins was out there dancing and getting baby oil all over himself.
Silly.
It's a little too far.
Nigga. And then so after the backlash, that motherfucker came out and was like, I'm sorry, y'all. They took that out of context. Nah, nigga, ain't no taking that out of context.
I mean,
come on now, read the room. Even if you felt that way, like,
in this day and age, everybody does everything for attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna chalk it up to that. You just looking for some.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a clout chasing moment. You ain't got to.
Yeah, for sure.
It was a clout chasing moment. Anyway, well, I mean, I guess can't nobody take his pride.
So right now, at this point,
can't nobody hold him down. At
this point, we just waiting on we're waiting on the sentencing, right?
Yes, we're waiting on the sentencing.
Okay, so
he's trying to get it expedited. I think he has he's going to court tomorrow. They're going to court tomorrow, and they're going to discuss moving it up, his sentencing date. Right now, it's October 3rd. So we will see.
I mean, if his sentencing date is October 3rd, why not get a man a bond? He already found guilty. He did what he had to do.
You can't give him a bond because he's a flight risk.
Put him on
and they said that They already know he's dangerous. They couldn't prove that he's dangerous, but they know he's dangerous. And people that testified are afraid for their lives.
I bet they are. I bet they are.
I mean, he locked Kid Cudi's again. He locked Kid Cudi's dog in a bathroom, destroyed the Christmas present. Niggas is out here talking shit to Kid Cudi, talking about, yeah, that's consequences. That's who that motherfucker was. Big
He said he showed up, showed up to court for no reason.
Right. That nigga. Talking about, oh, you ratted on Diddy for no reason. What do you mean? Nigga, he broke into my house. He put my dog in the bathroom and destroyed my Christmas presents. I'm ratting out the Grinch if he did me like that, nigga.
And it's not a rat. Kid Cudi does not look like he follows street code. Like, knock it off.
He is not a gangster. That's that's the thing that kills me about you niggas out here. Real quick. Stop using that word on civilians that they ratting.
Sure. Because
that's what a fucking civilian's supposed to do.
On that ass.
I'm nigga, Charleston White all day. I'm calling the po-po ho. I'm calling them.
Okay.
If you
try that shit if you want to.
If you are not a part of the street culture or the streets and stuff like that, you do not live by that code. You should not be living by that code. Now, I get it. That was the rules of the playground when we grew up. Yes. Rules of the playground. You don't snitch. You don't rat.
Get stitches.
All that shit. We ain't on the playground no more. Okay. We're in real life now. We're out of the sandbox. Let's act accordingly, folks. Let's act fucking accordingly here. Let's be real. Anyway. I'm gonna let. Oh God, we're here.
Oh, because I don't want to go first.
We're here.
I'll bring it in.
You want me to go first? I am ready.
I will bring it in. I will bring it in and go last. Hey,
no. Oh no, you definitely can't go last.
No, wait.
No.
I have to go last.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I have to go last.
No, you don't.
Okay, go ahead. I don't mind myself. I don't
Why
mind.
Would you go last? Why would you go last, nigga? You've been talking shit about this man for almost a year and a half. Which mean he ain't dangerous. He's beating Cassie like when Homer was playing custody ground.
Oh God.
God. John, sit your ass down. He was though. He was.
Yeah, I just pray Cassie better take her $30 million and get her a security team and go live her best life. That's what she needs.
Man, get out the country. If you fuck with him, get out of the country. Anyway, let's talk about this. Yeah. Drake had a special stream on 4th of July. And he had everybody to tune in while he was doing some things as he was driving a ice truck and things of that sort. He's breaking up ice, driving an ice truck. And then he dropped a snippet of his new single called What Did I Miss? There's a couple of videos that comes with it. He also got into it with a pedestrian on the street during the filming of this project. Somebody called him a bitch. He started talking Jamaican, which is weird to me.
Oh, cosplaying as always.
Did he check that nigga or not?
Which is weird to me.
Not really. If he was cosplaying being Jamaican, we know he's not.
Again, it's a weird. Let's talk. Are we gonna talk about the song? I'm gonna let the man go first. We're gonna give him the floor because again, this is his revenge tour. And we're gonna let him have it.
What do you
By all
mean?
means, Cash, go ahead.
For starters, what do you guys think of the trash?
Trash.
I listened to it because again, I listen to it. I listen to all hip hop.
Me too. I listened to it like 5 times.
I listened to it a lot. It was on. I had it on repeat because I wanted to actually see if it felt like something.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it, but it's weird. It's a weird kind of vibe to it for me. And I think we had this discussion over the phone. And I told you, I like it. Well, he said Drake reminds me of Madonna when she had that heart. Right. Like, bitch, you from New York.
I know. Like, come on. Like, who are you trying to fool right now? Like,
people.
Anyway.
Let's stick to the subject.
Okay. Well, okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready, you guys.
Wait. Let me finish. Slow. I know you're ready to hop all over this. Let me finish. I thought the song was okay at best. And the reason why I thought the song was okay at best is because I just really didn't feel. Oh no, I didn't feel the first part of the song compared to the second part of the song. That was one. 2, Can we please stop with the subliminal dissing? Call it out. I thought we was past that shit.
You done? Are you done?
No, I'm not. Fucking
okay.
Kevin. I'm not done.
Okay.
Again, the video was okay. Besides him cussing that motherfucker out, it was corny to see him standing in front of all those fucking guns, which I was like, oh, okay. It was like, again, the song overall was okay.
Fair.
What did I miss? I didn't miss much. That's what I will say. I didn't miss much. And I just, again, I had a conversation earlier this week with somebody, and we were talking about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing. And we were talking about how I was like, bro, Family Matters was a decent diss. It was a decent diss until Kendrick came in and stomped that shit out. If Kendrick didn't come back right away after that with Meet the Grams or any of that shit, we wouldn't have gotten the mastery that we received. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a little bit different. It's a part of the rap game. Highly subliminal disses would always be a thing. It is a thing, but the thing is, stop. I think
topic is what's stale. Just let it go.
That's what I'm saying.
You lost. You
Damn.
lost.
All right.
Go ahead, Phil. How you feeling?
Okay, so definitely he missed the mark with that song. What did he miss? What did he miss is I'm so sick of him still talking about LeBron. Move on. Nobody cares. Why are you still talking about this old ass beef? You lost. But what I will say is, honestly, I don't know how Drake's gonna move forward because I really feel like he can't really play the thug card anymore because we already know he's not. And Kendrick exposed him. So I don't know where he can do. I think he needs to maybe stay in that sexy songs for you bag. Just stay over there. Stop trying to, act rough and tough. Stop trying to send subliminals. Like, go sit down. Like, read the room. Fucking women are losing their rights to healthcare. And you're over here talking about, what did I miss? What did I miss? Go sit your ass down. I want Drake to go sit down for the rest of the year. Go sit down and fucking, because no one's forgot that you lost. Like, go sit down somewhere.
That was fair people.
Like, I'm over it.
Go ahead, nigga.
So
you just lucky I don't put the camera just directly on you at this point. Just go on.
Don't do that to me, dog. Don't do it to me, big dog. So, I mean, we said, we did talk about the song before and all that. Me personally, I get what you said about the guns. It's corny.
It's corny, bro. Come on.
Hold on, buddy, because I'm not agreeing with you.
That's fine. It's corny. You are agreeing with me.
I agree.
He can't go on record agreeing.
I'm a perception guy. It's time for war. That's why all the guns are steady. It's time for war. Everybody, you guys are saying that, oh, let it go. This is all. We tired of the subject. Y'all just had a man go on a year's rant, a year's run, tirade, just talking about Drake, saying Drake's name. He's on this stage. He's on this platform. He's doing this. And nobody said, okay, Kendrick, it's time to stop. None of you guys said that. So now when this guy wants to address it on his time, because the game belongs to him still, on his time.
I have an answer for that.
Time out. No, I don't want no emphasis.
I have an answer for that. The reason why is because one is the winner of the battle. The other motherfucker lost. So I don't really give a fuck what the loser has to say.
I'm going to give it. Here's what you guys want from me. You guys want me to agree with you and say that Drake lost. Drake lost the fucking battle. I keep telling y'all that. But he won the war. He wins the war. Even after all that shit took place, who was number one in everything? The boy.
Doesn't matter.
You telling
it doesn't matter.
Drake had already told us last year that we get the album pretty soon, right? They dropped some sexy songs for you. They give us that, and he tells us he still dropped the solo album. No, I want to understand. Hold on, let me finish this. You guys are telling he's addressing everybody. What did I miss? When did I gave you guys this? I gave you guys that, and you guys turned your back on me. The guy who didn't have to do this, the only big figure in hip hop that paid attention to everybody, and you guys turned your back on me.
Drake
That's
needs to
what
take
he-
accountability. Your favorite word, accountability. Have your friend Drake. He needs to take accountability. He keep blaming everybody for his shit. Take accountability that you're a fucking snake friend.
One person.
Why hasn't no one addressed this? He had all these enemies. Obviously, it's a common denominator here. It's Drake.
No, because
Like, what are you talking about?
If they were all really
Hold on,
enemies,
as you should have, John. I hope your fingers fall off later.
hey, listen, I don't. Hey, John, one thing about me, I go to war by myself, and I've been at war for the last year and a half with these two. Listen,
Oh God, let it go.
It's not a war, nigga. It's
really not. I have no dogs in this fight. I'm just
no.
over
You guys
it,
have
though.
dogs in this fight. You guys have dogs in this fight.
I have an obligation to the West Coast.
Yes.
And there it is, right there. You just proved my point.
I have an obligation. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. No, I'm not.
It's definitely not biased. Not at all.
Biased. I have an obligation not only to the West Coast, but I have an obligation to keep it real and keep it a brick here. And listen, I told you how I felt about the whole Kendrick Lamar thing. Y'all know how I feel about it. Go back in the past episodes. I told you. I was fucking with Drake until he did that corny ass shit. Even his disses, I was still fucking with it. And I don't, like I told somebody the other day, his best diss out of that whole shit was Family Matters. That was his best fucking punch.
What's the corny shit? I gotta hear it. Please, let me hear it.
A list.
No, I want
the bulletproof vest.
List, obviously.
Corny.
Wait, hold on. One, you turning around and they both lied, which makes it corny. On both sides. It's corny. It's corny. You niggas is listen. You niggas is making up shit about sexual assault and domestic violence, bro. That ain't it.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Your side made up the shit about the
your side.
Your side did. Because guess what? When the world asked my side to hey, we need you to address this, it was addressed. When we asked for him to address it, nothing was addressed. By him, his lady, the kids, the other baby daddy, nobody addressed nothing.
Cash. Accountability, my man.
All right,
accountability. That's what the episode should be called. Accountability. When is Drake going to take accountability for the role that he played in all this?
Let's not sit up here and act like. Listen, I'm not going to sit up here and act like he is the victim. He is not the victim in all of this.
Listen, you never really told me what it was either.
He had, but that I just did.
Oh, the line. That's it. That was the corner shit.
I didn't get to finish it though, because you turned around and you just again. You defending this nigga with every ounce of your life.
He doesn't deserve that loyalty from you. I'm so sorry. He doesn't deserve
it. Is not a loyal nigga.
He needs to own the fact that he is a grimy ass nigga. He's grimy.
That's what I'm saying. He's grimy. He plays the role like he's the fucking good guy.
And he's not.
Okay,
he
is the villain in the story.
Those are opinions.
Shit. You rocking more for him than Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. I ain't seen nobody from Cash Money or Young Money come to his defense. Not one person. That should tell you something. Nobody.
At the end of the day, people. I'm talking to the bricklayers. At the end of the day, people.
He doesn't talk to us anymore.
For me, the track was. I liked the track. Both sides of the track. I liked both sides of the track. I wish he would have stood on business a little more. You feel me? Because both tracks were really short. I wish he would have stood on business a little more. He addressed some things. He got them off his chest. He told y'all niggas been dick riding him and had the nerve to switch up on him. He asked questions that I would ask if some shit happened to me like that. How can the people I love be with the nigga that don't like me? Like I don't understand that. But hey,
I'm glad you. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Thank you. He did screw over Nav, and I fucks with Nav tough, bro. Didn't pay him for a beat.
Yeah.
Didn't pay that nigga for his
fucking
beat.
with him.
You tried to sign the weekend. You tried to sign the weekend and try to hold his motherfucking career hostage. You seen what he did to McConan.
Yep.
Nigga gave you the song. Nigga turned around and he was, and the crazy part about it was nigga did that song You gave him that one thing and had him signed to OVO and wouldn't let him do shit else.
Drake, when you come to the show, you see who got your back.
He's not coming
He's
to the
never
show.
coming here. I don't even want to see his face. I want Drake to go sit down. Go enjoy the rest of your year.
That nigga ain't coming
We
here.
have not forgot
I'm not
that
saying that he's not welcome.
Killed you in the beef. Move on.
I'm not saying that he's not welcome, but I already know how that nigga move. He don't like when people talk against him, and that's totally fine. I wouldn't like it if people talk against me either.
Wrong
You
is
may
wrong.
be able to get a solo interview, nigga, but he ain't coming here.
I'm all about that.
Wrong is wrong.
I would do it. I would.
Anyway.
Drake, go in your R&B bag and stay there. Don't say shit else about this beef. I don't want to hear about it no more.
And this past weekend just showed it, nigga. Thank you. We entering the Iceman era, and we're waiting on the Iceman.
Iceman era is fucking diabolical.
We're entering the Iceman era. Y'all had the dot era, short as it was, but we're entering the Iceman era, and we're ready for it, man. We've been waiting on it. This past weekend,
You're just as delusional as Drake. You're delusional.
That nigga is.
This weekend,
you're delusional.
Drake, we're missing you. Everybody is strumming a new tune. They humming a new tune, Drake. They all on our side now. No, y'all stay over there. I like the fact that you two are still over there, and I'm over here.
Not. It's not over anywhere, bro.
It's just not. I listen to Drake's old music like nothing. I have no problem with Drake's music as a fan, but I'm not a fan of his personal behavior. He's moving goofy. And this song was like, read the room. Like, you could have kept this.
Read the room. We read the room.
Let me see.
No, you didn't.
Drake would only come here if Cash makes his parlay bets 100% of the time. Exactly.
Like, kiss his ass. Okay, like, come on now. Like, go, move on.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he's the villain in some of the shit. Because some of the shit that, like, listen, in some of the beefs, yeah, he was the victim, but he's the villain in some of those beefs too. He's the villain. He's the villain, especially like even the situation between Clips and Pusha T and fucking Pharrell. That don't even have shit to do with him. That don't got shit to do with him. But of course you're gonna ride with your niggas because that's what you're supposed to do. I get it. That ain't got shit to do with him. You the one that wanted to inherit that. You the one that brought that out. Why? Do you know why
they're not riding with him?
You know why? And then you talking about he was like my favorite rapper and all this shit. Pusha T was your favorite rapper at one point in time. Cut the bullshit.
Let's go.
Cut the bullshit.
Let's go. Come on, man. What's up? I love y'all. Y'all my people. I love y'all. Stay over there.
What do you mean?
Let's go. What did I miss, man? Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I know what I missed. Anyway,
whatever side of the fence you want, I still fuck with you.
We ain't missed the middle plugs. Are we getting?
No, we ain't missed the middle plugs. We're almost there. We are almost there. All right. God. Moving on. As we again, this will never end.
It will never end. It will never end.
Is this a deal to y'all? A Houston Barber has started a membership for $150 a month for 4 haircuts within the month. Is this a deal? Is this a deal to y'all?
It sounds like a deal to me, but I don't go to the barbershop. What do you guys think?
It depends for me. Because it could be a deal. But it also depends, does that come with the haircut and facial hair? Or is it just the haircut? Because see, if it's just a haircut, I'm going to have to pass.
Does facial hair normally come with the haircut normally when it's like by itself?
No. It's a separate thing. My man said Jimmy. That's wild. Cash, what do you think?
I think it's a deal.
You think it's a deal?
The $150 haircut? Yeah, the membership?
Yeah.
I just told my barber something about that. I said, man, you need to start a membership. I wouldn't mind paying you up front to be able to slide in this bitch as many times as I want to.
Yeah.
I need to touch up.
Well, not as many times as you want to, 4 times.
This one's only get 4. Yes.
4. It depends on how much your haircut is actually going for. too.
Yeah.
Are you getting a deal off it? You got to think about it. If I go to the barber 4 times and it's $30, is that a deal? It's a deal.
How much
It's
do you
not a
guys
deal,
pay
right? It would
for
be- it
your
wouldn't be a
haircut?
deal.
I don't want to discuss how much I pay.
Why
I think I told y'all
not?
once before. My barber is like, so my barber charges like 70 for a haircut, but that's with a haircut and the beard, so it's 70, right? Without it, it's like 60.
Well, shit, you almost at 150. Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You might as well, you know.
But that's why I said shit better come with a hot shade. It comes. Hey, first of all, I get the lineup, bro. I get a lineup because again, my hair is growing out at this point, so I shouldn't be telling y'all this. Y'all niggas probably like, look at this nigga out here. This nigga is really ridiculous. I get a lineup. I get a lineup. Also get my little shit on the side taper. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little taper because I got to keep that shit looking cool. And then I get my shit lined up. I get my beard all lined up. You know what I'm saying? He cut all my little dead ends off. You know what I'm saying? Have my shit looking fluff for like a whole month. Right now, it's time for a touch-up. It's time for a touch-up. But yeah, it's like I mean, 150 wouldn't be bad for me, but it just depends on if it comes with facial hair or not. Just, you know, if all shit is included, cool. I don't have no problem with paying. Honestly, it just has to have some incentives with it. I can't be just giving you $150 just to walk in and get a fucking cut in the lineup. That's just me. That's just me. But y'all let us know in the chat what y'all pay $150.
Yeah.
For a haircut. All right, Cash. This is you. Bring it on.
Hey, man. You know, sometimes as black people, we go through a lot of shit. You know, we get in trouble for a lot of shit, unnecessary shit. More recently, there was a man who was arrested for laughing so loud. Yeah. Let me pull this off for y'all right quick.
What?
Yeah.
Niggas getting arrested for laughing out loud, bro? I laugh loud all the time, especially at work. You're paying supercut prices for $150. Shut your ass up, Prince. Shut your ass up. God damn it.
So there was a Kansas City man arrested at a comedy show after a white woman complained about him laughing so loud.
Mm.
We know what this. We know what we want to take this. We're not going to take it there today, people. You feel me? If it's funny, I laugh loud, I laugh loud. I'm sorry. If you don't
Wait, he was at a comedy show?
He's at a comedy show.
Well, what the fuck is you supposed to do at a comedy show?
What? You're supposed to laugh. The fuck?
What the fuck? That defeats the purpose. You know what? You know what?
Was he maybe laughing like was he like laughing like during an intermission or something? Like what? I don't get it. Is there a video? I'm curious.
I don't have a video, I'm sorry. But I don't think it should matter whether it was the intermission and the beginning and the ending. If it's funny, it's funny. He laughed. You can't fault somebody because of the sound of their laughter.
I need a little bit more
context, yeah. Me too.
Because my thing is like, okay, if you're at a comedy show, right? I'm there to laugh. Now, if he laughing while the motherfucker telling jokes or he's heckling, I can see that being
that's different.
I can also, but you laughing out loud, nigga, what the fuck is we doing?
Yeah. So now he's actually turning around and suing the police department for arresting her. That's like
as he should.
Fucking
First Amendment rights.
Right,
Niggas being violated out here. What the fuck? That's crazy. All right, y'all. You know what else is real crazy, real quick? It's time for our middle plug. Middle plugs. To the middle plugs, folks.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Cash from Keep It a Brick. Make sure you guys keep checking us out on Instagram at Keep It Brick, Facebook at Keep It a Brick. You know where you guys at on YouTube. We are there. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. You know, hit the share button, man. It's all free, man. But everything is Keep It a Brick. Also, make sure you guys check us out on Twitch, too, if you're one of those guys, man. And for all the old school listeners, man, we are also on all audio podcasting platforms. That's all audio podcasting platforms. Make sure you guys keep checking us out there. And make sure you guys keep staying tuned in to Keep It a Brick.
Sir, we in the building. We back. Had to take a little break. Had to pay some bills.
Yes.
All All right. We got some rumors going on this week. You know what I'm saying?
What we got?
Rumors.
What's new?
The rumors of a recasting in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There has been rumor that Damson Idris, Mr. Franklin Saint himself, may be in the talks of playing the new Black Panther. There is talks that Disney may be ready to recast Black Panther. And I've seen a lot of people in the comment section say certain things, and we'll address that too. Not this comment section, but just social media. I'm gonna let y'all go first. So y'all figure it out. Y'all fight for it, blood sport. Y'all go.
Go first. So, when it comes down to the Marvel universe and all of that, I was never really a big fan of the fucking. Besides the second one, I didn't like the second one, but the Black Panther movie, I wasn't a big fan of that. I mean,
What? The first one was better than the
Hold
second
on, wait a
one.
minute. Give me your card right now. I need that.
Yeah, you're canceled. You are canceled. And then you had the nerve to go first to say that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me get it out. Let me get this out. So, yeah, I didn't know who Black Panther was till late in life. I was an adult. I didn't know they even had a comic book about this. Who the hell is the Black Panther? Didn't know about him. I'm recently getting up to speed about.
You're so young sometimes.
So I didn't really care for the movie. You feel me? It was cool, I guess, but I didn't really care for it like that. So to see a new Black Panther, I don't care to see it, but I know what what everything behind it means. The legacy of it, and they made money off Black Panther. You feel me? So,
well,
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's your truth. It's your truth. For me, I'm excited. I'm excited to see him as Black Panther. I feel like there's so much more they can do with that character. It's unfortunate that Chadwick Boseman isn't here to carry it on, but yeah, I would rather see that than what Ryan Gosling they was trying to have be Black Panther, which is crazy.
That happened in the comic book recently with that.
Yeah, so I'm all for it. But they were saying that he might play his son too. So who knows? We'll see how they try to do it.
If you've seen the end of Black Panther 2, you do know that there is a son.
Yeah.
T'Challa. And so he's basically T'Challa.
TJ, right?
Yeah. I think for me, because I've always been a Black Panther fan since I was younger. He's like, wait, you got to admit that the character of Black Panther wasn't heavily advertised back then until now. I think yes and no to that. So let me explain. Yes, you're right. Black Panther wasn't as popular of a character back in like the 80s and the 90s and things like that, due to the fact of obviously no one cared. No one cared about his story, and he always had an interesting story. But for me, I've always been a Black Panther fan. Now, when it wasn't my first choice. Now, you know what I'm saying? It was never my first choice because his lore at that point just didn't stand out. Not only that, when we were kids, we always gravitated to the most popular comic book characters, like Spider-Man, Captain America, Superman, Batman, those type of situations, right? But I always had this soft spot when I was younger for Black Panther. Blade, as y'all see me wear my Blade t-shirt last week, I think. So those were like my favorite characters, like my favorite Black characters, right? Mm-hmm. I say all that to say that I think when it's a tragedy that we lost Chadwick, our beloved T'Challa at that point. But that character cannot die with Chadwick. And I think I've said this on the show plenty of times before when we talked about this. That character doesn't deserve to die with Chadwick. Mm-hmm. That character has so much more story to be told, so much more things to be talked about with him. I would have loved to. Now, I like Black Panther 2, I thought Black Panther 2 was good for what it was. It was an emotional roller coaster. It was really about a movie about grief and being able to move on and move forward.
Yeah.
And being able to deal. But I really would have loved to see T'Challa deal with Namor. Comic book accurate. Because it happens in the comic books. And so I used to read those books. So just to know that Disney was like, no, we're going to go ahead and go with his sister, which does happen in the comic books as well. You know, his sister takes over. I was like, fine. I guess this is what we have to deal with. There is a new show by Ryan Coogler. With I think it's called Tales of Wakanda. That will be coming to Disney soon. I'm looking forward to that. But I am okay with them recasting T'Challa. Damson Idris was one of my picks. He was one of my picks next to a couple of other folks. But yeah, I'm okay with it. Again, that character does not deserve to die. I want to see, before the mutant saga comes, I want to see motherfucking Black Panther get married to motherfucking Storm. I want to see that. I want to see it, damn it. Give it to me. Give me what I want. Give me what the fuck I want. Wait, he says, to be fair, Hal Jordan Green Lantern was more popular and better advertised than Black Panther. People know more about him. Well, that was because the way of DC did things. And I think the problem was with Marvel at that point. Marvel was definitely going in a different direction when it came down to advertising because they were losing money. Marvel was on the verge of bankruptcy. DC was still flowing at that point. I think Stylebender could, but I don't know right now. I don't know how his acting is. Anyway, who didn't go? Was it So did you go? Did you?
I did.
Yeah.
Everybody went. All right. I just want to make sure everybody got their shit in. All right, for sure. Well, let's move on. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. It's part of the dating and relationships part of the show, y'all. Hold on to your panties. Hold on to your panties. We got a question out here. Can you delete your whole facts? Can you delete your whole facts?
I got you. I told you I was coming for you.
I knew you was gonna bring that shit back. I mean, I'm not a hoe, so I don't have a dog in this fight.
You are not a whore, and so I am not calling you a whore. Late female brick.
No. But if I was, I would own it, But I'm not. But honestly, I feel like you can. I feel like men delete it all the time. I feel like there's so many more men hoes out there than women.
Lies. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir.
Accountability, sir.
Lies. Go ahead. I just seen something that's crazy. That's what you said last week. What you just said. You think you can. You said that. I just seen a fucking video. Didn't even watch the video. Seen a clip of a video where there was a young prostitute with a baby next to her mother who was a prostitute. And they was like, who was to blame? The mother is to blame.
Who said whole facts? FICO head toe check. Yes, after X amount of years.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like you could be, a reformed hoe. Shit.
I mean,
I've never heard of a reformed hoe.
Look.
New words, new terminology.
Okay. In certain things, we can't delete from your whole facts, ladies.
Like what?
I'm sorry. I can run them down. And if you were in school getting ran behind the bleachers, you cannot delete that from your whole facts. If you're getting ran at the movie theaters, ladies, you cannot delete that from your whole facts.
I still remember 21 Savage holding a sign saying, "I'm a hoe too." Facts.
I'm gonna be fair, and I agree with that, John. I'm gonna be fair. If you did it just to do it because you wanted to experience it, because that's a lot of females have fantasies that they don't speak about. If you had sex with two men one time, I can't hold that against you. But if you made a career out of it, I can hold that against you, and you can't delete that off your fucking whole facts.
Listen, I'm not going to be shaming
Wow.
sex performers and sex workers of
We
America.
can't be kink shaming, but I don't have none of those on my whole facts. So I don't know. I can't.
Now, if you said, okay, if it's something like what she said, well, I dated 2 brothers at one time, yeah, you could delete that shit off your
Top
facts.
category should be Red Wings, sir. He's so fucking tough, yo.
No, dog. No. No. But yeah, if she dated 2 brothers at the same time, you can delete that. That's something you can delete. You feel me?
I'm gonna go
That's
with
what
Prince.
you can delete. I feel like that's what you can't delete.
So I'm gonna go with Prince on this one.
Is
After
that-
a couple of years, yes, because it's just like a credit check. After 7 years, my nigga, shit falls off your credit. So, nigga,
I mean, exactly.
You
And a girl can
it
move
be-
to another city and be a whole new person.
You
You,
can
know,
be-
like
you
It'll
never,
catch up.
and that's fine.
It'll
I
catch
mean,
up.
but shit, I mean, who wants something that's inexperienced though?
that. Exactly. Y'all pick a
I
side.
don't want. Listen, I don't know about you. I don't want nothing that's inexperienced. I don't want nothing that's. If I gotta teach you, I ain't for you. I'm just gonna be real. So maybe the whole facts may come in handy in some aspects. Shit, hell, especially if she can't suck dick. I'm out the door. Pew!
Whoa. I feel like every woman has had a whole phase.
You're not.
Every person has. I encourage
Not a whole
everyone to have a
phase.
whole face. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
you should be out here doing that and exploring.
Living your
but
best
do it
life,
safely.
you know?
But do it
Yeah,
safely.
definitely safe.
I
Do
wanna-
it safely, you guys. Yes.
I want to tell y'all my favorite scene from a movie is "Don't Be a Menace."
Of course.
When Sean Wayne's character, what his name was, Ice Tray,
Mhm.
when he
Ice
kissed
Mm.
it was Ice Tray,
Was it Ice Tray?
Ashtray, Ashtray. When he kissed Dashiki,
Mhm.
and Loc Dog came out there, slapped him behind his head, and said, "Fool, you just kissed every nigga in the party." Yeah,
I remember that.
I refuse to be that guy.
Nigga. But let's just say this.
But that's the thing. Everybody didn't kiss like.
But no, fuck all that. Let's be real. You didn't probably kiss the girl right now
Mhm.
that then probably got
Ate some
violated.
dicks. Okay.
Ate it.
Shit.
Ate dick, nigga, straight up. Nigga, just
Like, come on. Like, we're damn near 40. At this point, like, if you're
That shit
still
don't matter no more.
like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that
Listen.
information?
That shit don't matter no more. Listen, only facts I want to know is your motherfucking STD facts. That's what I need.
Exactly.
There we
Your
go.
mic chart. That's what the fuck we want to know is your mic chart. And when is the last time you took your ass to get tested? Is what we want to know.
He said if you get ran in the bathroom if you get ran in a bathroom
No.
stall by a stranger, you got to keep that.
Oh yeah, that's nasty.
Well, you got to keep that. I do not disagree with that.
Yeah,
That definitely
that's
stays on the whole.
for sure.
That stays on the whole. All right. Well, shit. Because I mean, let's just say if you
Are
fuck
you
somebody in the
my
movie
daddy?
theater, does that stay on the whole facts?
What?
If you fuck a person
No.
in the movie theater, you don't think that stays on the whole facts?
If as a man,
Yeah, as the nigga, I don't give a fuck, man, woman, nigga, hopefully no child, but nigga, shit. I'm asking. Like,
Personally.
that,
But how does that
that's
make you a hoe if you having sex in a movie theater? I'm just
I'm
asking.
just
curious.
asking. If you fucking in the
I
movie
don't. I
theater.
wouldn't think.
I mean,
that.
it's in the
What if
public
it's your
place. You
husband?
can
What
do
if
that.
it's your husband? I mean, I'm
What if
confused.
it's
How
not
does
your
that make you a
husband?
hoe?
It ain't your husband. It ain't your husband. It ain't your husband.
I'm asking though,
It
what
ain't
makes
your
you a hoe
husband.
because you're doing that? I'm just asking. I just
Listen.
want to know.
I just want to know you fucking in public. Shit, that's the.
You know what? I am no one to judge John Redcorn. I don't judge those type of stories because I work where I work.
Children,
But
what do you say when you?
yeah,
Are you?
I don't know.
God. Or
Listen,
if you have more than one abortion,
I don't know.
I'm not judging nobody if they had an abortion, bro.
I can't.
their life.
Yeah.
That's their.
Rub it up, people.
That's where you. That's where you. That's see. That's
Well,
where
I guess
we
we're about to really see who the hose is now that Trump signed that bill. I guess that's what we're really about to find out. Okay.
Any encounter should be documented in the whole facts. The frequency is what it could fall.
I'm telling you.
Oh
You
God.
gotta get your ass on here one day. You bring your ass up here.
You know what? And you know what?
You
I want to.
talking that crazy.
Oh, let me
shit.
let me get an answer real quick. So, what is a? How many women does a man have to sleep with for you to consider him to be a man whore?
I mean, Honestly, I personally don't even ask men how many women you slept with. So I don't know. I feel like if you're almost 40, like, I don't know. I don't know what is a good number. What's a good number? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Cool.
10, 5.
Highly.
Married and doing it in the theater as well. Ain't nobody married doing it in the fucking movie theater.
I'm just saying. I was just wondering what's the difference of a whole, like, what is the whole factor in that?
Because you fucking in public. The man just said if you getting ran through in the bathroom.
By a stranger.
Now that's different. That's a whole
by a stranger. So I'm like, shit. Well, what if you fucking in the movie theater? You know, you go on a date. It's your first date. You smash her in the movie. Would you be? Does that stay on the whole facts?
Yeah, that does stay on the whole facts. The first date, yes, stays on the whole facts.
If she fuck on the first date?
In the movie theater.
If she fucking on the first date. If she fucking on the first date in a movie theater, does it stay on the whole facts?
Yes. But I wouldn't say her fucking on the first date. I wouldn't say her fucking on the first date falls on the whole facts. First of all, y'all need to hold yourselves to the same standards. If they're fucking on the same date, are you a hoe too?
Hell yeah, I'm a hoe.
In the movie,
you know what?
Wait, hold on.
At least let it be IMAX. I know. At least let it be a drive-in movie. Shit. I would say at least be a drive-in. At least be a drive-in movie.
No, we're doing it in the RICO. We're doing it in the RICO.
No. Oh hell no. That's worse. That's even worse. That's the low-budget theater in San Diego. So that's worse. So, but yeah.
I just wanted to answer. I don't know. I'm 6. I feel like I'm already big. 6'3". I'm 260 something. I'm gonna be noticed doing something in the movie theater. I don't give a fuck how dark it is.
Well, first of all,
so I wouldn't necessarily aim at.
I would never do that.
I wouldn't just necessarily aim at just having sex in the movie theater. Now, if you want to mock me up in there, do your dollar. If you want to mock me up in there,
do your dollar.
I'm gonna lay back and let you mock me. You hear me? The kitchen floor need to be clean. Come get it right. You feel me?
You know what? I'm done. Let's keep moving. We're gonna cut it off right there, folks.
Come mock me now. Listen, so following that up, right? Mm-hmm. A man doesn't pay for a woman's food on a date because she says she's not going to his house to watch a movie after.
If you got more than one woman pregnant at the same time, your whole record cannot be expunged.
Definitely. Yes, right. That is so right. You are a whole bona fide hoe. If you got multiple women pregnant, you got Irish twins running around, you are a hoe for sure.
So listen. Nigga, dad was a hoe. That's just
oh, that's funny. He said dad was a hoe.
Damn. I don't know about that.
Nah, nigga, you can't deny that.
Papa was a Rolling Stone, you know.
Only reason why I'm gonna say that because I had a conversation with my two sons who have two different moms. You feel me? And they was like, we were talking about you. We said you had to be that nigga because you was dealing with his mama, and then you came at my mama.
That's crazy that they be talking about that. That's
so
wild.
I don't think that makes you.
Oh my god, that's
accountability,
crazy.
Cash.
Accountability. Yeah, or not.
So back to following up the question. So a man doesn't pay for a woman's food on the first date because she says she's not going to his house to watch a movie after.
That's so corny. That is so corny. Like, how are you gonna get mad because she don't want to come to your house after watch a movie and be like, I ain't paying for your food? If that was me, I would have been like, all right, bet. I would have paid for my shit and got up. It's that simple.
I want niggas to understand that no is a reasonable answer. And
exactly.
Move the fuck on.
And like, it's not even a bad thing. Like, she just met you. She don't have to go to your house on the first date if she don't feel comfortable.
Now,
like,
what? You don't. But if I'm buying like crazy ass fucking dinner and shit,
that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit.
That
doesn't mean anything.
It means a lot if you ordering up the fucking menu.
That don't mean a goddamn thing.
Y'all want to hear how the phone call will go for me?
How would the phone call go?
How the phone go? Whatever. We get to the listen. Check this out. Hey man, you know I'm trying to, you feel me, do that little thing that people do when they do it. You feel me? But check me out. We're gonna go out to eat and all this shit first. You feel me? Come back to the crib, watch a movie and all that, this and that. See, that's the part of That's the part of the game some niggas forget.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
tell them that
The-
up front.
the
Yeah,
upfront.
tell them up
Yeah, the
front.
upfront. I agree
And
with
then
that.
if she not feeling it, she don't need to go at all. Exactly. I
Exactly.
understand
That's
that
Heavy
part.
agreement.
and then that's when you move around at that point. Fuck all
Exactly.
the
But if he hit
bullshit.
her with a movie after the fact, like they're into dinner and he's like, "Oh, you want to come to my house?" and she say no, how you gonna get mad? Like,
I ain't getting
that
mad.
wasn't
I
in
ain't
the
getting mad
plan.
if we do it in the middle of the dinner.
For me, it be some man go on a date with with too much if on their mind. You get what I'm- too much if. If was a fifth. Nah,
we
you
all
got
do.
all that if shit. We gonna handle this business in the beginning of everything, but let me see how far I need to take it tonight. Because hey, but I'm letting you know that I want that about you and I want to take you out.
You know
But I'm
what?
gonna take you out
Yeah,
first.
hey. Why are you out here feeling like Fleece Johnson?
Any man that knows me that's on this show right now, if you ever say some shit like that to me, you're getting blocked.
I
If you say
like
some
it.
what?
It's never gonna
And I
happen
won't-
for you, bro.
And
I like
fellas,
Okay.
here's a lesson,
Fuck.
and here's a lesson today. They always tell us to be honest. Tell them the truth. You tell them the truth, and you can't get what you want. Continue being the guys you are, fellas, to keep lying to their ass. Because that's what they expect, and that's what they want from y'all. I'm sorry. I had to give y'all some negative input. Here's the negative input of the day.
Yo,
Continue lying to their ass. And see, when you tell them the truth, when you get that bullshit that she just told
they
you.
don't want to. No one wants to be told the truth. Period.
Yeah. So
No one
continue
wants to be
being the
told.
guys you are, guys.
Because the thing is, he wasn't being real. He know motherfucking well he don't want to just watch a movie. So that's
So
why he should have
what?
kept it real.
But, okay,
he should have kept it
you're
real.
right. But that's
Instead,
that
what
is
he
how,
wanted.
But that's how you introduce that part of it, though. I ain't gotta be just. I mean, I'm trying to be like straight up with you on this one because it's like, yo, check it. Maybe it's a spur of the moment thing. Maybe the date is really going great. Like, yo, the date going great. I'm feeling it. She feeling it. We having a good time. We didn't have some drinks. Hey,
you
want to come back?
Feeling this, she didn't want to go.
you know, maybe not. Maybe not.
Hold on. Because I'm respecting what she's saying. So this one for you. Her favorite line is read the room. Sometimes we have to read the room.
But that part
exactly.
too, though, bro. That part too.
Know how to play it. They're going to get what they want up out of you. You feel me? You got to know how to read that shit.
You got to watch it.
Yeah.
That's where it comes down to. Because again, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Let's say he had that thought. He just had that thought. Like, man, it's going cool, bro. Like, I'm having a good time. She having a good time. You know, let's go. Hey, you want to come back and watch a movie? You know what I'm saying? You want to chill? And she like,
I ain't watching no goddamn movie.
And listen, and fellas, negative input of the day.
Negative.
Oh God.
If plan A don't work out. Have a plan B and plan A don't work out. You know sometimes it don't work out. Have a plan B. I'm sorry, fellas. They don't want us to be honest. They hate it. So rather lie to them.
Well, you know what? I got a public service announcement for you guys.
What?
Stop asking, can you just eat it? You guys are being weird. Knock it off. Okay.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about
like,
why I can't ask?
because like that's so goofy. Like, come on.
Maybe
Can I just eat it? Can I just eat it? Bye. No. No.
That's crazy. That's diabolical.
Ladies, Cash is not asking you, can he eat it? Let me put the head in. You go get that. God. It's okay. You're getting that from me. Okay. Let me put the head in.
Lord. And that's the point, though. I feel like that let me eat this shit is bullshit. You trying to put the whole thing in. Don't be just like, let's stop playing. Let's stop playing.
Here's the deal. Because it's like, once I eat it, you already know what it is at that point. You
exactly.
Like, you know what?
That's why the answer is no.
Go
the answer is no. Okay.
That's why it's always no. Because you already know once the nigga ate it, it's over.
Exactly.
Get in. Shit, that's how I get in there. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. Y'all stop playing.
All right. How's what possible in the movie theater? What?
It is.
Why was what? Stop being so vague.
It's possible. Wake up. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's really a thing.
Especially with the recliner seats. I can see that even more happening now.
Wait. I'm lost, people. What are we talking about here?
Sex in the theater, bro.
I was saying the recliner seat.
You tripping.
Yeah, again, no, I don't got time for that.
Do your dollar. I'm not gonna stop you. You feel me?
I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it now, though, knowing that, you know, most movie theaters are dirty as fuck.
Recording? Because they recording.
Yeah.
Well, besides them recording, they're dirty as fuck.
Yeah, they are.
They are known to carry bed bugs in their seats.
Yes, and they do find a lot of condoms in the movie theater. My brother
They
used to work in a
do.
movie theater, and
That's
they
what
used
I'm
to find
saying.
hella condoms in there. People are doing it for sure.
Listen, I was not making that fucking up. Like that is a true fucking thing.
Yeah.
That shit happens. She said, I need to know these trade secrets. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, John. What is wrong with you?
So,
what's up?
Chick-fil-A was named the #1 dating spot for men.
I could see that.
I got a problem with that.
Why?
Why the fuck you got?
Because y'all made a whole fucking list out here.
What the fuck is y'all? We already talked about that list.
No.
That list wasn't real.
No, it was real. Y'all made it.
No, it was
Real women are not worried about going to Cheesecake Factory. That was bullshit. That was some online shit.
So I'm like,
It
so
wasn't real life.
Chick-fil-A. So Chick-fil-A is an okay place for a date.
Not a first date.
Not a first date.
No.
So what is an acceptable place to go on a first date? So
I mean, I don't really like even going out to eat because then it's just that whole thing. But I would say a good first date is somewhere where you can really talk and get to know somebody. So if it has to be dinner, I mean, I feel like it all is what you're used to. Like if I'm going to Benihana on a lunch date with my child, then you should be able to take me on a date there. If I can do that by myself, what I need you for? Like,
first of all, I'm not taking nobody to no fucking Benihana date. First of all, I'm not sharing my motherfucking food. If I ain't going with a party of 9, if I ain't going with a party of motherfucking 9, fuck you. Okay, I am not going.
I've been on a date for Benihana before.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I will take you to some Benihanas, nigga. Fucking something different. But fuck that. No.
Man, listen. Me personally, I don't have a problem with. I think that's a good first date spot. Listen, let's go grab you a chicken sandwich or a chicken fucking salad, whatever you like. He
over talking about Chick-fil-A.
I don't know. Around people, listen. I think it's a great spot to get to know someone. You would get to know someone out there in the Chick-fil-A.
So you're gonna go sit. You're gonna go sit in the room and do your thing and
Chick-fil-A has a nice environment. There's no
get you a nice little frozen lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk. Let's have a conversation.
I would say it could be a date, not a first date though.
Not a first date. That's
the thing about first dates. First date should be whatever comes to mind. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't have to be an expensive date. You hear me?
No, it doesn't have to be expensive. That's the thing. I never said it had to be expensive. I just don't think that should be a first date. There's more other things that you could be more creative and do as a first date than go to Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
that's
so
not
let's
really
say
a lot of thought.
turn around and let's say like, yo, let's go get a slice of pizza and take a walk. Would you be okay?
Shit, I would rather him say, let's get Chick-fil-A and go, like him get Chick-fil-A and we go eat it at the beach or something. That would be more like, but actually sitting at Chick-fil-A and the date is just that. No.
See, and this is where the dilemma begins because hey, who you hiding from? If I'm willing to come out here at Chick-fil-A, which is a very, very popular place, it's a very popular place.
You trying to?
I mean, hey, she don't want to see her other niggas. You just told the niggas to have options, but the women can't have options.
No, you trying to get a nigga to the beach and rob him now at this point. Shit.
You know what?
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with Chick-fil-A being
a public
a first date spot because it is a great spot. It's out in the public. You feel me? It's very safe. It's okay. It's okay food. It's okay food. The environment is nice. You feel me? It's very popular. Everybody's going to see you. You're trying to be seen. You're on a date.
Everyone's going to see you.
That's what you want to know what most men probably get caught up at is at a Chick-fil-A because it's having the fucking traffic through there.
That's crazy.
Me and my what you think that should be? That's a good thing. If they want to take you to Chick-fil-A, they don't got nothing to hide. Is what you're saying.
Me and my girl used to order out at restaurant and fast food places and have little picnics.
Yeah, exactly. I like stuff like that. Like I have a picnic or something. Like
why you see? And I have a problem with that. Because why you trying to put me in the sun?
Oh my god! You know what?
Why we gotta go out?
I'm black enough already. I don't need to get in the black
with you guys.
It's
I can't with you guys.
Y'all don't know what listen. Y'all don't know what y'all want, man. That's what that's it. That's what y'all don't know what y'all want. Shit, I'm just trying. All right. For the fellas. This is for the fellas. That man said Filet-O-Fish and chill at Mickey D. Oh God, why would you
That's
even
even
bring up
worse.
that horrible sandwich?
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
Exactly. And birds and shit.
Why I gotta share my shit food? Why I gotta share my food with the ants? Real shit.
You know what? You guys. Oh.
Oh man. All right, for the fellas, we got a serious one. How do you know when you are in love? For the fellas.
That's a good question. I want to know. How do you guys know?
you honestly know when you are in love? And there is another question that goes into this a little bit later. We'll talk about that in a second. But how do you know when you're really in love?
Every female hasn't gotten a bitch, I'll kill you.
What?
You know what?
What? Damn, nigga.
You know what? Here you go with the domestic violence type shit. That is not love, ladies. If a man is saying that, run for the fucking hills. Okay. Don't. That shit ain't cute. That shit ain't cute. That is not cute.
That's just might be something I say. I didn't just
fuck that. If he's saying he'll do it. If he's saying he'll do it. If he's saying he'll do it. Don't play about that shit. Any man that says that shit, plain,
I ain't Diddy, ladies. I ain't
wish
Diddy.
a nigga would be like, I better stop before I fucking kill you. Bye.
Better. Damn, that took a straight turn.
Took a whole like turn to the right. He always got to go to the whole like.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
How do I know my first time? How did I know? Wait, what was the question?
How do you know when you are in love?
I pray that's not how you know.
I'm not gonna give y'all no flake ass answer like, oh, I be feeling butterflies in my stuff. No.
Oh my god. Well, how do you know?
I didn't say that.
You feel me? Like, nah. How I know? I don't know, man. It's the thing. It's the way. If I want to change my life or something around her, you feel me? She makes me want to.
She bring out the betterment of you. Okay, I like that.
When I say me, I mean as a complete like the whole package, the whole 360. She make me want to do something new, do something different. I think I might be catching feelings for you, but bitch, I'll kill you.
God damn.
Oh, why he had to bring that back, ladies? Like I said, if he say that shit, run and don't look back. Okay, don't look back, please.
I ain't gonna say no like Oz butterflies and shit. That's cliche as fuck. I think when I know I'm in love with a woman is when I'm like constantly thinking about her personally. When I'm like, damn, like, what's she doing? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, what's she thinking? Is she thinking about me? Is she out there fucking around? You know, what is she doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Or another thing is when I'm like, when I just want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you have that feeling of connection and you just like, fuck, I don't want to disconnect at this moment. Or like when you were younger and you would stay on the phone, right? And you would fall asleep
all night and fall asleep on the phone. Yeah, definitely.
And then you wake up like, fuck. And that motherfucking phone done hung up. I think that lets me know.
That's how you woke up, bro?
Yeah.
I
woke up like damn dial tone.
Shit.
I was
so in love, you guys. I ran up my phone bill to $1,300. That was when we had the free after 9. I ran up my phone bill to $1,300. That's how much I was in love as a teenager.
My mama would have walked in with something and hit me so hard for having her phone off the damn hook the whole night. My mama would have hit me with something, nigga.
It just happens. It happens. It just happens. But that's how I know I'm like, yo, I got feelings for this individual when it's a constant, when it's like a constant thought of this individual. It's like my day is surrounded about this individual. That's when you know that's when you know you're really in love with this person, or this person could be the one. You know what I'm saying? Now, saying that, there are times when men feel that way, and that's actually not the situation. So again, read the room, Jimmy.
What's the situation?
It's not that person may not. That person, just because you feel that way, that person may not feel that.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
So that's why I say read the room. That's why.
Yeah, it has to be mutual.
Definitely should be mutual. But that's the point, because sometimes people feel that way, and you be like, "Fuck," and then you like, "I'm gonna start trying to show this person," and then that person's like, "Nah."
Hey, the fellas, they probably like, why do you niggas want us to express how we feel in love?
You don't have to. It's just the truth.
I mean,
All right.
I honestly think a lot of you niggas are in love with what like the thought of it could be. Like,
He said when your
like, I
MySpace
don't think
profile
it's
song was
real.
Lloyd.
Like,
That is crazy.
I want you to explain. I want you to go. Can I get a little bit more of that?
Are you seeing me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of men are in love with like the thought of a girl. Like, for example, like when you see these, like, prime example, Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons. I think he was in love with the portrayal of what he thought she was. But then when he got her, you see they're not together no more. I feel like men fall in love with, like, just like women fall in love with potential, men, I think, fall in love with what, like, the pedestal that they have you on, or like stuff like that.
I can see where you're going with this, but I would put that more on people in general.
That's what I said. With women, it's like the potential.
Well, that too, but sometimes it's more than just potential for some women. Some women just go for looks, like, oh, this motherfucker is an Aaron Pierre looking ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so she may just do whatever for that motherfucker and skip over that. He may be a piece of fucking shit. You feel what I'm saying? But you didn't care because of the simple fact of this is what he looks like. So I think it can go with the physical for some women and men. It can go in the potential for some women and men. I'm gonna always hold both sides accountable because I don't want to be out here like, yo, you're out here fueling the men and woman, black men and black woman war.
Yeah,
no, fuck that.
Definitely.
We
it's equally, yeah. But, yeah.
Y'all equally fucked up out here. We are equally fucked up out here. Another one for the fellas, or not only for the fellas, but for you too, so because this is an interesting thing. How old were you when you had your first kiss, and what went through your mind? How old were you when you had your first kiss, and what went through your mind? You want to go first, or you want to go first? Okay.
I think I was like 7 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 or 8.
Yeah, and I remember being like, after school, I was hanging out with this boy, and it just happened real quick. And then I thought I was like, I thought he was my man after that, or my boy, But yeah, I think I was like 7 or 8.
7 or 8. All right, Cash.
For me, I think it was more so of, I thought it would have been like the movies. I don't remember how old I was, but when I realized that it wasn't like the movies, I was like, I know that was my thought, my first kiss. My thought was like, this is not like the movies.
That's crazy. That's not a bad answer. I think for me, I was like 6 or 7, and it was at school. I was at school when it happened. I was hanging out with this girl that I know. And
you was playing house and shit?
No, we weren't playing house. We were actually sitting on the bench. We were sitting on the bench, and we were sitting next to each other, and then next thing I know, we locked eyes, and then bam, I kissed her.
Time after time.
Right? Like real shit. I kissed her. Boom.
So you kissed her. You put the moves on her. Okay.
No, we both went in for the kiss.
Oh, okay.
We both went in. It wasn't like just like it was just one of those things. We both went in for the kiss. We were sitting next to each other. And then next thing you know, she was my girlfriend, and then she broke up with me at the end of the week, and I cried for like 2 days.
I know. All those weak relationships.
Oh man, that shit was crazy. Yeah. That shit was crazy. Going to school, like nigga, like, yeah, nigga, I got a girlfriend, nigga. That was nigga had your chest poked out. Other than that,
Monday you got a girlfriend, Friday you don't.
Nope. I hate each other. Be like that. Yeah. Puppy love. All right, y'all. Enough of that shit. Let's move on. So this is an interesting topic. I was talking about this recently. Black family reunions are down 44% because grandparents have passed away, as well as dynamic changes in the family and unresolved family issues. Do y'all even hear about family reunions like that anymore?
No. Nope.
Cash, you say yes?
From the South, yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, I was gonna say more from the South. I would say I hear that, but Cali, no.
Yeah, we got one every year.
Every year.
Nice, see?
That's to the point where like I ain't going to that shit this year.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
See you.
Real
Look
niggas
at you.
shit.
You don't want to go. We over there talking about they decline, and you got one, and you don't even want to go.
Because, but
Cousin.
yeah, but you know, throughout the year, I try to make sure I see my people,
Yeah. I feel
especially if
that.
I fall with you. I make sure I see my
Oh,
people.
see?
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Okay. So so maybe it is maybe it's the Cali thing.
Well, see,
I
now
mean,
the unresolved issue thing, right? Even if it is a problem with somebody in my family, hey, stay your ass on your side of the damn event.
I
That's
think
it.
when it comes down to unresolved, just had one last weekend and passed on it because of unresolved issues. I think when it comes down to unresolved issues, I think that's always the death of the family. Because like the old saying goes, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wins when the family feuds, right?
Facts.
So that's usually how it works. What the fuck? What this nigga?
I'm still here.
Other than that, I've been to a few family reunions. I think I've only been to one of my family reunions. Wait, no, two. I take that back. Two. I went. My first family reunion that I ever went to when I think I was like, again, I was like 6, 7 years old. My aunt is originally from Jackson, Mississippi. Okay. So they had a family reunion. Me, my mother, my aunt, and my little fucking sister all got on the motherfucking Greyhound motherfucking bus for 68 or less, nigga, if you remember the motherfucking jingle, and went across the motherfucking country to motherfucking Mississippi. My mom almost got motherfucking left trying to get us a motherfucking breakfast croissant because at a motherfucking Burger King truck stop. We started crying. The bus driver stopped. Just want to give y'all that little story right there. But it was cool though. I remember going out there when I was a kid. We went to this fucking fish restaurant. Man, they had the greatest fucking shrimp and fish out there in the South. I want to say that right now. And I also remember that I almost slipped and bust my ass because we had to go to church, and it was in the backwoods and shit, you know. And I wasn't fucking with that. Then the second time they had it was here in Los Angeles, and I got to meet my mom's. It was from my mom's side, and I got to meet them and all that shit. And that was cool. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. I've been to a couple of other ones that weren't mine, so that's a different dynamic, especially when you're like merging families and things of that sort. So that's a different dynamic. And actually, I have to go. Will be attending one in about 2 weeks for my birthday.
So
exciting. Are they gonna have t-shirts and stuff?
Yeah, they're gonna have t-shirts. They're gonna have banquet and
you guys can say the family reunions are a thing. We all can agree. It happens.
Yeah.
Some people just don't plan on how others do. So like I was saying, like we from the South, it's like a competition with family reunions down here, I think.
I just think that's what all family reunions.
Yeah.
So I think it's still a thing. But
do you guys have like a set time every year, or does it vary?
It could go from different months or something like that. Hey, but every year around the same fucking time, you'll get a text. All right, such and such family. That's what they say to us. I'm not gonna put my family name out there. But such and such family. It's that time of year where we, hey, nigga, hey, in the group chat, the niggas gonna tell you, hey, I ain't going to that shit. Or I just see you niggas. Like, what we doing?
I have a small family on both sides, so I don't feel like I have enough family members to have a family reunion. But yeah. I wish I had a family reunion.
I mean, again, family reunions are cool though. I mean, they cool. Yeah. I think they're necessary. Is it a dying? Is it like last of a dying breed? Definitely.
You know what's different about family reunions? I can say.
What's that?
Well, since the grandparents, yeah, because you know when you was a child, it was always split. Like, okay, you got the older folks and let the kids be the kids.
Yeah.
Now the kids are the older folks, which is us, and we, you know, growing up, we may have not gotten that tradition from this auntie or this grandmother or this. We may not have got that certain part of that tradition from them. So yeah, it does go away when the grandparents pass away a little bit because of what they knew, the knowledge they knew.
I think because they are the historians, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They hold it down.
All my grandparents are deceased, so I
yeah.
think
And so
that's
once the historians or the historians of the family go, that's when the history goes and everything else leaves. And so then, you know, and then like you said, you have that layer, and then you have the layer of unresolved issues of, oh, well, I don't get along with this motherfucker because this motherfucker did this to me about 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't get along with this motherfucker, this and this and this and this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? Or shit, Uncle Perry touched me or whatever, you know, shit like that. Shit happens like that. And
yeah, definitely the big mamas are dying out for sure.
Yeah, big mamas definitely dying out. So again, when you have those issues like that, you know, it's a multitude of layers in the situation. I will say that they do need to make a comeback. They do need to make a comeback. I don't know if
they will. I feel like grandmas nowadays, first of all, they don't want to be called grandma. They want to be called grandma. They want to be called G-ma. You know, like all the names. They don't want to be called grandmas. They want to be in the club still. They don't want to watch no kids. It's just different times.
You know,
I think.
When you said that, I just think about Jody's mom from Baby Boy.
She gotta have a life too.
I want to have a man.
Gotta have a life too.
Have a man in here. I don't.
It's different. It's just different.
I love seeing my family. So sometimes when they do have family, I'm gonna pull up. You feel me? Sometimes I'll be like, no, stay home. You feel me?
All right.
Just did it this year.
Oh, damn it. Well, I get that. Definitely understand that.
I just did the shit this year.
Give us a few seconds. So should be back so we can do soul to soul.
And if you've never been to a family reunion, take your ass to your family. Get to know your people. Don't be out here touching your people and you're not knowing that.
I mean, you can also, would you show up to someone's family reunion like on fucking Poetic Justice and just, you know, you don't even know these niggas just to get a plate.
I would love
like
cousin. That was my favorite movie when I was younger, and I would love that. I used to be like, I want to have a family reunion like that. Have all the aunties sitting at the table talking shit, looking at the young girls, like, you know, like I would have loved that.
That shit
no, I wouldn't. What Lucky? That's his name was Lucky in that movie,
Lucky,
right?
Yeah.
Just scrolling up to that. Hell no, nigga, probably beef over there somewhere. One of them niggas don't like me over there in that family. I know it. You feel me? So,
they didn't even know them niggas like that. They just pulled up for the barbecue.
But no, niggas don't know how to act sometimes, bro. So
facts.
Somebody's gonna always ask. Somebody in the cut always asks, hey, you know that? Who that is? There's somebody in the cut always asking that. So.
Yeah. All right, folks. It's time for Soul to Soul. Let's get it cracking, y'all.
It is. Okay, let me So this Soul to Soul this week comes from Mr. Tyler Perry, aka Medea. If your phone ain't ringing when you're struggling, don't pick it up when you're winning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah,
that's what's up.
If they not rocking with you when you don't got it, when you get it, don't pick up.
You know, that's a very interesting quote from Mr. Perry. That's all I'm
It is. I know, very right now, but yeah.
I want to give a special shout out to somebody real quick. So I know he's still in the comment section because he's there. John Reckhorn. I know you there. I want to give John Reckhorn a special shout out as of right now. Just want to let y'all know. He is the top fan in the chat tonight.
Yeah.
He was the most active, showed his ass, had the most conversation with us. Shout out to John Reckhorn, man, for coming out, showing up as he always
we appreciate you for
John.
always. He's here every Monday.
Yeah. But we appreciate all of y'all. But we're going to show a lot of love to John tonight because of the simple fact he is the top fan tonight in the chat. So, again, make sure y'all come through, show out in the comment section, have a conversation.
Don't hide.
Don't hide.
Pop out,
Pop out and show niggas. You know what
I
I'm
was about to say that, but I didn't want to go there
if you
now.
know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Shit.
Thank you.
Salute to you, my man. Appreciate you. That's it, folks. That's it. That is it, bro. Next week we'll be back.
We will.
And we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll be back next week. We'll also be. We're also doing a birthday. My birthday.
Yeah, we're doing
it's my birthday. I recommend. Well, first of all, happy motherfucking birthday, motherfucker!
It's your birthday today.
I recommend everyone to go see Jurassic.
How you a good person?
I seen it on Friday. It was okay.
Nice. What's
John,
up?
you a good person. You know I know that.
I know.
Happy birthday! It's your birthday.
It's your birthday today, and
you're
you're on here with us. I feel so honored,
bro,
that you spending your birthday with us. That's so nice.
You a Cancer?
Happy birthday.
If he is a Cancer,
he is a Cancer.
That is
happy birthday.
I'm just gonna let you know that you are lit. We will be doing. I'm happy that's your birthday.
Yeah.
Because not this Monday. Well, not next Monday, but the following Monday. That will be a happy birthday stream for me. That'll be my 40th birthday.
Yay! How exciting!
Tell that to my niece.
You know what? I mean, I know, but my birthday's next month, so we'll have a couple birthday episodes. My birthday's on Sunday though.
Okay, so we'll make something happen and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all save all your happy birthdays for me on that Monday the 21st. It will be a birthday stream. We appreciate that. Happy birthday to John, my fellow Cancerian. Now I know why we definitely are connected.
Oh, you're a Cancer? I thought you were a Leo. Oh, because you're on the cusp. Yeah,
I'm on the cusp.
Right.
I'm right there. So I'm on the cusp. I'm like right there on the cusp. So I'm a Cancer Leo. I was born on the last day.
Yeah,
I was born like at 11:50 at night because my
Virgo
mom's
Leo
doctor. Yeah. See, you know the vibe. So my mom's doctor decided to let her experience childbirth, so he left me for a little longer.
My dad's birthday is on the 21st too. So.
What? Shit,
that's crazy that you guys have the same birthday and name.
I know that is wild.
It is.
I'm like, Daddy, no. I'm just like.
Hey, you from LA? You never know,
You never know. No,
we want to be family for real.
All right. Let me stop. All right, y'all. We gone. It's time to go, folks. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all.